Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 11 of the Masterclass. Just to give you guys an update, I have changed my streaming schedule so that I start way earlier. If you want to know my streaming schedule, just see when I start streaming this week. That's when I'm usually going to start streaming from now on, maybe 2 hours later, and I'm going to try and stream at least for 8 hours. And what I do for those 8 hours is I play on the Masterclass server for 2 hours, because there's a lot of things that I have to do on the Masterclass server without giving you guys any tips. Like, I have to repeat everything I've taught you from the start, like build my base, do quests, upgrade my base, get standard loot, get quest items, kill puppets, cook all the ingredients, cook all the recipes that I said I was going to cook. So there's a lot of things that I do on the Masterclass to prepare you guys for the next lesson so that our journey goes smoothly, or in line with how your journey usually would go. So just understand that if you just want to see what I do on the Masterclass, join the stream or watch just the first 2 hours of every stream that I do every day. If you want to see what I do in between, if you just want to see me help you and tell you the next step and teach you new things, then just watch the videos. You don't have to watch the stream. Now, the title of today's video is Games Are Supposed to Be Fun, especially survival games. So what I want you to do on day 11 is just have fun. Whatever you can think of. Build your base, hunt an animal, go try and get a plane, go try and build up a car unless you want to wait for me to show you how to build up a car. Go get a parachute somewhere, jump down the dam with a parachute. Maybe I'll show you how to do that. Just have fun, okay? So day 11, we're just going to take the day off and do whatever we want to do. Go loot a town, go kill a few more NPCs, do quests, and whenever you're waiting for me to upload another official Masterclass video, just repeat all the steps we've done. You might ask, what steps are those, Luthais? Well, on day 1, we went to a World War II bunker where you can find ammo boxes. There's a lot of World War II bunkers across the map. You can go to scummap.com, activate the filters so that you can see where all the World War II bunkers are. There's a heck of a lot of them. You can find ammo boxes there that are damaged, but it doesn't matter. You can use them as quest items. And you can get broken sniper rifles there as well. But when you do a quest for the armor, tier 2 quest, the armor doesn't care in what shape the gun is. You can still use those guns to do the quest. And even if the armorer doesn't accept a weapon that you got at the World War II bunker, you know now how to do an abandoned bunker. You know how to go to the depositories and get a lot of weapon cleaning kits. Then clean the weapon, repair the weapon, and then give it in as a quest item. Second thing we did on day 1 is we went to gas stations, okay? You're going to have to go to a gas station at some point to get fuel, or you're going to have to go to the trader, or, just familiarize yourself with gas stations. Not for a certain purpose, just so that if you loot 100 gas stations, you'll know what gas stations have, which will increase your knowledge over the long period of time. We went to the B3 town. We're going to explore every single town on the map individually. Basically just the big towns, but we're going to explore every single big point of interest on the map. So go to towns, familiarize yourself with towns loot, practice a bit against the NPCs, Take your time, relax. Then on day 2, we went to farms. We spoke about how important farms are. Again, while you're waiting for me to bring out another masterclass video, do all the things that we talk about now, all the things that we've done up to the first 10 days. Go visit some farms, visit B1 town, okay? Craft some stone arrows, or buy some more broadhead arrows. Because we covered the bow damage, and saw that arrows with stone tips are not, there's no big difference between arrows with stone tips where you don't need a toolbox to craft them versus arrows with metal tips where you do need a toolbox to craft them. Day 3, we focused on quests, okay? Get all those tier 1 quests. Do at least 6 tier 1 quests at all the different traders across the map. Then start focusing on tier 2 quests, because you have to do 12 tier 2 quests to get to tier 3, okay? Start doing that. That's what I'm doing on a daily basis. Then we went to the C1 Observatory. Go visit the C1 Observatory a few times to try and figure out, what are your favorite places to loot. The only way you figure out what place you like to loot or what place you don't like to loot is to loot all the places that we've covered up to this point. Then on day 4, we did the prison and the radio tower. And then we did the town above the C2 trader. Okay, so we did the prison and the radio tower, and we did the town above the C2 trader. Those are things you can repeat. Go practice your skills versus sentries. Go get more guns. Because it doesn't help you only looking for an item when you get to tier 3 quests. Use the document I gave you. Get those guns so long, so that when you see that quest, you can accept the quest, come to your base, get the thing you need, and take it back to the trader. Ride your bicycle. Are you almost at 5 strength and 5 constitution? Because I almost am. I'm just playing for 2 hours a day while I, plan the next masterclass. I'm at 4.8 strength. 4.75 constitution. How far are you? I'm almost at 3 dexterity, where I started at 1.5. Where are you? Okay. So work on those things. Day 5, we covered base building. And then we visited the castle above us just to find out. It's not that exciting. You can get NPCs there, but, the loot there is underwhelming, except if you're looking for thread. But at this stage of the game, why would you ever look for thread? You can just go buy thread. Then on day 6, we covered cooking. And as you guys know, on a daily basis, I'm busy cooking all the recipes in the game. But to stop the recipes from going old, I have to go and get a fridge. And that's my fun activity for today. Today, I'm going to go steal a plane because the fridge is so big. I can't put it in a hiking backpack. I can walk. I can go buy it at the trader and walk back to the base. But that's not having fun for me. So we're going to go to my favorite location today, which is B2. We're going to go steal a plane. We're going to go directly to the trader, buy our fridge, put the fridge in the plane, come back to base. We're going to buy a fridge and a generator to power the fridge. Come back to base, put the fridge down, power it, and put all the food that we are busy cooking in the fridge so that it doesn't spoil. Okay? Another way if you don't want food to spoil is put a chest in a wheelbarrow and put the food in the chest. So put the food in the chest, put the chest in the wheelbarrow. It won't spoil. But as you guys know, I'm all about immersion. Again, focus on the mountain bike, bake some stuff at the stove. Where have you built your base? Have you found the closest stove to your base like I have? Go do some interesting things in the stove. We looted the big city. How many times have you looted the big city? What is your opinion about the big city? What do you like about the big city? What don't you like about the big city? On day 7, we did a quick summary. And then we went and looked for an abandoned bunker. We did that on stream, but you guys didn't miss anything on day 7 because most of it we did on stream, which was basically just looking for an abandoned bunker. Then on day 8, we went and did the abandoned bunker that we found, that we knew that it was open. We tried to do a cargo drop. Things went wrong. We died. But in that death, when we ran back to our body on day 8, we saw that the dropships left before the cargo drop exploded. And that gave us a lot of knowledge so that we know the dropships leave when there's about 20 seconds left on the clock in the cargo drop. So getting in is still dangerous, but if you're willing to wait, then getting out isn't that dangerous. You can just wait until there's 20 seconds left and then run or jog out of the cargo drop. I suggest you have at least 20. I suggest you start jogging at 20 seconds if you can only jog because you're overweight. But if you're able to run, you can wait until there's 15 or 10 seconds left. You'll still make it by running, okay? So we learned a lot from that death, and then we upgraded our intelligence. We did a memory module guide, and that was really, really good. Then on day 9, we did the D4 airfield. We went through the D4 airfield, and today I'm going to upload top 10 tips for new players. So if you guys aren't sure how I got to the main loot room, or you can't really remember how I got in and how I got out, go watch my top 10 tips for new players, because at the end of that video, I will show you exactly how I got in and how I got out, step by step. Then on day 10, we went to the hospital. We did a complete guide of the hospital. And then between day 10 and now day 11, I posted 10 new tips that I've learned this year that I added to the Masterclass playlist. So I hope you guys watch that and learn something from it. And like I say, now I'm streaming for 2 hours every day, so that anyone that's interested or anyone that just wants to see what I do in between teaching you guys something on the Masterclass, how do I keep myself busy while I'm planning the next lessons, you are more than welcome to come every day to the beginning of the stream and just watch the first 2 hours on the Masterclass, or stay longer, because then we go over to the meat grinder and you can see how I play on extremely hardcore server. And then you can even stay longer, or if you can only catch the end of the stream, then you'll see me playing on the server that I play on most, which is Live, Die, Repeat. And you'll see, how I'm practically using the things that I'm teaching you on a multiplayer server with players on the server. Okay? And that's it. This video isn't going to be very long. That's your objective today. Have fun. I'm going to bring up a map on the screen now to show you guys every point of interest or every location that we've searched and looted. And whatever locations you see on the map that has not got that white or that red light on it, that's the place that we're still going to loot. Okay? So by the end of this masterclass, the entire map will be full of red markers, because I'm going to show you how I loot every single POI on this island. Okay? And teach you a lot more stuff. But for now, I'm not going to loot the B2 airfield. Like, there will be a video where I loot the B2 airfield. Today, I'm just going to go to the trader, get a small gasoline canister so that I can fuel the plane, pedal to the B2 airfield, park my bicycle in a place where I remember where I parked it and put a blueprint near it, go to the plane, fuel the plane, fly the plane to the C2 trader, land it, might give you guys a crash course on flying and stealing a plane. And then buy the fridge, buy the generator, come back home, switch the fridge on, put my food in the fridge. And that's going to be the end of day 11. And in the meantime, you know, every day I'm putting at least 2 hours in progressing my character so that we can get to our perfect character at some point, so that we can get to $1 million in the bank, so that we can complete those 10 big challenges that I spoke about in the previous video. So I'll see you guys at the airfield, show you how I steal a plane, and we'll go from there. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm going to do the quest now, I did go to the scrapyard on my daily stream, guys, but don't worry, I'll still go to the scrapyard to teach you guys a few things about the scrapyard, okay? I only went to the scrapyard to go get a dirt bike wheel for the quest.
Great.
So we're handing in that quest. Dirt bike headlights. What did I bring with me? I brought a dirt bike brake light. Brake light.
Take it or leave it.
Another wheel. Oh my word. Okay, I'm gonna do the televisions because
Go now.
that's just easy, and then maybe I'll do the wheel again. And then we can do the guide for that. I killed 25 puppets. Okay, killed 25 puppets. On my way to the scrapyard.
Keep it up.
So let's see. Disable satellites, erase data from cameras. Okay, car 98, Mosen. Well, we don't have to find anything to do this, so it's fine.
The sooner you get this done, the better.
There's a lot of cameras at the police stations, and there's satellites in a lot of places.
Emergency? We could really use your help with these.
Okay, there we have to get different items. And I look at the rewards. These rewards are quite good. 3 emergency bandages for $300. Antibiotics for $1,500. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Crutches, I've got crutches at the base. I think I collected all of that at the hospital. So yeah, we're gonna accept.
Depend on this.
We're gonna accept that quest. We're basically only focusing on tier 2 quest now. And then I brought a few things with me to sell that we got at the we found 2 desert ghillie suits at the D4 airfield. But the other colors I'm saving. I'm going to try and collect all of the ghillie suits. Just like I'm going to collect every single gun in the game. So let's just sell this quickly.
If you're trying to rob the place.
Nice money. Nice money. Nice money.
Kidding. Nobody cares.
Why did you select the logs? That's a bit weird.
Stay safe.
So an extra 800 for the televisions. Doing a lot of I'm not building up money right now, guys, but the money is gonna explode in due time.
Welcome, welcome.
We're still climbing the mountain. We are still climbing the mountain. That's also an easy quest. I've got the radio.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
I've got the radio at the base. I know that for a fact. So, yeah, we're just gonna disable the televisions. I don't have to do that. I don't have to show you guys how I disable the televisions in the towers. But we are gonna go buy fuel now.
Prices are not negotiable.
Now, I don't think you can buy the big canister because that's a quest item. And you might not be able to buy the small gasoline canister because I think the small gasoline canister is a quest item as well. So if you're playing on a major multiplayer server, but I mean, on official settings, you can buy quest items. So basically what I would do, guys, if I couldn't buy the small gasoline canister, I would buy 5 2-liter bottles, which is not a quest item. Yeah, I would buy 5 2-liter bottles, put it on me, and then fill up the airplane with that.
Welcome,
Okay?
welcome. How is
So
your
I'll
day,
literally come here and like, I'll buy 5 2-liter bottles, go to a gas station, first spill all the cool drink out of these bottles, fill all 5 of them up at a gas station. When I get to the plane, only fill the plane up with 1 of the 2-liter bottles, fly it out of the airfield, land immediately, fill it up with the other 4 bottles, and then fly to the trader, or fly it to a gas station, fill it up completely, and then go to the trader. Okay, what do you mean fill it up completely? Well, there are ways to land close, like you can land close to a gas station and fill it up, but what I would do is fly it out, land it, put the other 4 bottles in, fly to the small little airstrip here and fill it up, or fly to that small little airstrip there and fill it up, then go to the trader and then do what I would have done. So, see you at the airfield. Now, I'm going to show you guys the fastest path to the B2 airfield from the C2 trader. You guys can see the C2 traders behind us. So this is the fastest path to the B2 airfield from here. So we're just going to go south. And if you look at the map, there's like a... It's difficult to see, but there's like a gully here through the mountains right next to the satellite. Okay? But basically to get to that gully, we just need to travel like a little bit south, a little bit east. Very little bit. Very, very little. Okay? Very, very little. Difficult to focus on where you're going and manage your stamina at the same time. And I'm proud to say we've officially hit 4.8. Officially hit 4.8 strength. You can even follow this little road if you want to. If you don't know how to get there, just follow, you see that road there? Just follow the little road. But there's a satellite, we're just gonna keep on our direction. Basically, if you stick to this little road, you're gonna see the gully on your right. Don't want to make you guys sick or nauseous or whatever, so we're just gonna pedal in third person a little bit. I'm not gonna stop. I'm still managing my stamina. You guys will see I'm not hitting 0 kilometers per hour. I keep on moving. Keep on moving. There we go. We made it. And there's the gully. Okay, there's the satellite to our left-hand side. Right on the corner of the little road. Going to the satellite. Here we are. Okay, right next to satellite. There's the gully here. As the road is turning left to the satellite, you just go right. It's a very fast way to get down. You can go visit the town and do the quest. You can go to the satellite. You can do a, you can do a quest at the satellite. Do the satellite. Do a quest there. The cameras in the satellite, and then get to the airfield. You know, and then from the airfield you go wherever you want. Just a really, really fast way to get to the center of the map from the C2 airfield. From the C2 trader. So the town is on my right. I'm going past the town. Don't want to go through the town. There's the town on my right. And then I get this rock over here. And then I'm going to look for a gap in this fence. If I can just see it now. Where's the gap? Okay, there's the gap in the fence. We just go through here, jump down, and carry on all the way down. And this is fun. Now we're having fun. There's the airfield. That's very, very quick with the bicycle. Now, I'm not sure in what hangar the plane is going to be, but I'm sure there's a plane here and there's a plane at the D4 airfield. But the plane will be in one of the two hangars. I don't really care what hangar it's in. Just don't want to spawn an NPC right now. So trying to stay away from the town to our left. And I'm gonna park the bicycle. I don't know, I might forget where I parked the bicycle. So I'm gonna park the bicycle in a bush. This is a terrible bush. I don't want to teach you guys to hide your vehicles in terrible bushes. So let's just look for a better bush. Actually, this right here we'll get a better bush. Now we're gonna put it here. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And then we'll just mark it so that we don't. And guys, the pizza. I've eaten Hawaiian pizza. Insane. I don't know if all the pizza is insane, but Hawaiian pizza is insane. Hawaiian pizza is definitely insane. Okay, so just going to put a few blueprints here so I don't miss it. Have to get back to it within 7 days, otherwise it will despawn. And now I'm taking all the logs off me because I don't care about stamina. I just want to get to the plane. So, yeah. Just going to go to the first hangar quickly. See what's happening there. Take out my bow. You can easily check if the plane's inside without running across the airfield, guys. You can just go there to the fence, see if there's a plane there, go all the way, to the west, see if there's a plane there. You can stand against the fence and see if there's a plane inside. Okay? We're just doing it the fun way. Because it's our fun day. We're doing it the fun way because today is our fun day. Not gonna be funny if that guy sees us. But we should be fine. We should be fine. Take them out quickly. Holy poop. Yo, that was all my arrows. That was all my arrows. That's not very nice. Yeah, I don't want to hang around here. That guy's gonna... No, I have to wait. I have to wait. I have to wait. I wanted to get that... I wanted to get that sentry's timing perfect, but I'm gonna have to wait. I've got very little arrows. See? Even I forget stuff. Even I forget stuff, which is terrible. Like we were just at the trader. And there we run out of arrows. When a metal arrow costs like 40 bucks. Small little things like that can get you killed. Small little things that you can forget that can get you killed. But luckily, we did find at the scrapyard, we found 2 oil cans. And then when we turned them into suppressors, they were high durability. So at least I've got an oil can suppressor on this gun. And I'll put this gun on single shot as well. Just to deal with... the... with the puppets.
Stop right there.
Well, that's bad.
I will cast you into void.
It didn't hurt me, it didn't hurt me, we can relax. Finally, we get a smartphone battery. Yo, I was so sad when we lost our first smartphone battery. We're not gonna loot this place, guys. Do not stress, we're not gonna loot the place, okay? Do not stress about it. Where's that guy gonna look to now? Okay. Now I'm gonna try and get... Yeah. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, that guy can clearly still hear me. I'm gonna have to be more patient. I'm gonna have to be more patient. Okay, he got me once there. Got me once. I always try to get behind multiple cover because he shoots you through things, which is nice. I don't have any rags. So I'm just gonna quickly search the tarps, specifically the tarps for clothing. I can cut this up. Actually, I'm gonna repair it first before I cut it up. I hope I can cut it up. Yep, I can cut it up into rags. Yeah, it's sad that we aggroed that guy. We probably should have taken the safe option. But it's fine, I'm not stressed at all. I'm not stressed at all. You should usually find like clothing in the tops. Quite unlucky. Like on the ground or in the tops. Like you won't really find clothing in the green crates. You'll find more like ammo and guns and stuff like that. But like I say, we're not searching this place. We just want to get behind that guy. And we're going to go for it again. We're going to go for it again. We're not going to let that dumb sentry behind us stop our mission. So we're going to get into this bush. There's the plane. There's no plane in there. There's no plane in there. So I'm just going to get behind this guy. And then get into this bush over here. Because the plane's over there. We're going to have to use the bushes. That guy's going to bother us. Oh. I'm rather going to kill him now. I have to stay in the center of the bush. Otherwise, I'm going to blow my cover. Okay, that guy's looking at us anymore.
Stop right there.
Okay, now I'm in big trouble. Now I'm in big trouble. Put my bow away.
Only cold hard there.
That's bad. 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 Oh. Okay, that's also quite bad. That's also quite bad. That's also quite bad. Get away from them. And I have to heal. And now I'm going to use the bandages that I didn't want to use. Because these two are quest items. But we have to survive. Okay. Very bad that I'm not prepared with rags. I'm very, very disappointed in myself that I don't have rags ready to go. Clearly that suppressor is a little bit too loud. Clearly that suppressor is a little bit too loud. I need clothing. I need clothing. I'm gonna go for this place. Even if that guy sees me, I don't care. Just gonna hide from that guy. I need to find clothing quickly. Without getting shot by that guy. I don't have a choice, guys. I have to heal. I have to heal. There we go. And yes, as you see, if you shoot a suicide puppet in the head, it doesn't explode. Now, I feel pretty safe here. Let's repair everything. Can't repair my armor now. I need a toolbox. Repair everything that's below 80%. Okay. The bow would have helped me a lot. There's another jacket. There's another jacket. I'm going to repair it to 100% before I cut it up. Like, there's a much safer way of doing it, guys. But again, I'm having fun today. And having fun isn't always safe. Having fun isn't always safe. Okay. Now I'm just gonna lie down. Nothing can see me, so I'm just gonna lie down. Now, the correct thing to do here, guys, is to exit this area. Go home, carry on with whatever you wanted to do, come back. If you move 2 kilometers away from a sector away from this place, you come back and there's no one else here, the sentries will reset to the white lights, which is what you want. You want them to give you a warning before they start shooting at you. Because now we're going to attempt to steal the plane while they are aggroed, which is very, very dangerous. But I'm going to eat all my painkillers so that if they shoot me again, I can sustain it. And you'll see there at the bottom right here where I am, look at the bottom right of that box. It says it's going up from 20%. I want to wait until it's at 100% so that it's fully active in my body, so that if I get shot and I start limping, I can start running again way sooner than normal. Like the fact that I was limping for so long when we got shot should have been my death. But with the painkillers, you're still going to limp. You're just going to start running again a lot sooner, which can be the difference between life and death. So I'm just going to wait for that percentage to get to 100%. And a painkiller stays your body for, one painkiller stays your body for about 3 minutes. I took 8 of them. So I've got about 24 minutes that this is going to be active in my body. Okay, so there's at 100%. Let's see how much ammo we've got left. I don't like using the rifle. Looks like the rifle made a lot of noise. If I look at how many puppets aggroed, when I shot it, the lower the caliber bullet is, the less noise you're going to make. So we're going to focus on making less noise. Now that's... As you can see, that didn't wake up any puppets. The low caliber gun is better. That's the hangar that we want to go in, but there's a sentry here as well, so we have to be careful. And we have to look out for this sentry to finish his route. We have to wait for that sentry to go back to where he came from. We're basically at 100 health. Yeah, we're back at 100 health, so we're feeling good. The painkillers is active. We just have to wait for this guy to go back. We're not taking any risks now. We're not taking any risks now, okay? We're not taking any risks now. Because there's a sentry patrolling over there in front of the, you can say behind the hangar, there's a sentry. In front of the hangar, there's a sentry, and this sentry is on the side. So there's 3 sentries patrolling this place. Okay, that sentry's walking away. Okay, that sentry's coming towards us. We have to wait for that sentry to walk away. And we mustn't let that sentry see us. So we've got a lot of angles to cover. We can't afford for this sentry to see us. We can't afford for that sentry to see us. And we can't afford for that sentry to see us. Okay, apparently that sentry's walking away now. So we have to see where this sentry is. Okay, this sentry's coming to us. We have to wait for him to walk by. A lot of focusing that we need to do, yeah? I definitely want to get on that side of the hangar. That side. I don't feel safe here. Told you guys I don't feel safe. Told you guys I don't feel safe there. You can't see me in first person, so that's fine. This guy's coming back. Okay, that guy's in the clear now. That guy's in the clear now. Why can't we go through here? Okay, that guy won't be able to see us. Okay, we have to take our gap right now. We have to take our gap right now. Full. Climb in. The handbrake's gonna be on. You mouse wheel forward and press spacebar to deactivate the handbrake. Okay, the handbrake's off. Mouse scroll wheel forward again to go a little bit faster. Mouse scroll wheel back to go a little bit slower. Mouse scroll wheel forward to go a little bit faster. Once you're in the clear, mouse scroll wheel all the way forward. And Q and E. I steered with Q and E. And now we're just going straight to the trader to go buy that fridge, and we've officially got a plane. So all I did was the handbrake wasn't on. A lot of the times when you steal a plane, you mouse scroll wheel forward, it won't move. That's because the handbrake's on. You just tap spacebar to deactivate the handbrake, and then you can move forward. And then you just use, just mouse scroll wheel forward 1 click to get it going slowly. Turn with Q and E. Like I'm turning with A and D now. This is A and D. But I turned with Q and E. That's how you steer a plane when it's on the ground. And then, I scrolled forward once. And then when we had to take the corner out of the hangar, I strolled back once to go slower. And then once I had the clearing, I scrolled all the way up. And now we're just going to scroll all the way down to kill the engine. Not to kill the engine, but to remove all the power. And you never want to go slower than 100 kilometers per hour. Once you hit 100 kilometers per hour, you'll just do a nosedive. You'll just do a nosedive. So I'm scrolling a little bit forward just to pick up a little bit more speed. I just don't want to be at 100 kilometers per hour. And then I'm going to land. And then as soon as I land, I'm going to hold spacebar, which is basically the handbrake. And then I'm going to mouse scroll wheel forward twice, mouse scroll wheel back, press spacebar for like a handbrake turn. And there we go. Now with the bottles, we would have landed there, filled up the plane, then went to the trader. But since I can buy fuel, I'm going to do it. Otherwise, I would have flown to one of the small airfields, landed there and filled it up. Or basically, literally, there's a gas station there. I would have literally just taken off, landed there, get close to the gas station. You have to be quite close to the gas station and then just fill it up there. But that's a little bit dangerous. So all I'm going to do is get more fuel. I can literally go fill it up at a gas station, guys, but I'm just going to buy the fuel here so that I don't waste your time. Now we're going to buy the fridge.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse around.
Or you can literally just find a large gasoline canister or find a small gasoline canister, fill it up at a garage, and then bring that to the plane. Okay, you've got multiple options. The fridge is very cheap, but as you can see, we can't carry the fridge with us, so we have to carry it in our hands.
Here's what
We need a generator. Power the fridge. We're going to put the generator there. We're going to take the fridge in our hands, and then we're going to carry the fridge to the airplane. I can even go land at that gas station. I can go land at that gas station. There's multiple gas stations that I can land at. Okay. So the fridge just fits in here. We'll put the generator in here as well because the plane can take a lot of weight. And we must forget about our bicycle. We must not forget about our bicycle. We must go and fetch our bicycle. Now we're just going to go buy fuel. If you guys want me to show you how I land a plane at a gas station and fill up the plane, leave it in the comments down below. If you literally want to show, if you literally want me to show you how I land a plane at a gas station and fill it up, I will do so with pleasure. Now, I don't want to go below $5,000 because we need $5,000 to spawn. So I'm just going to buy one more. Take it in hands. Pull up the plane. Pull. And full. And don't worry, we're going to get the seaplane as well. And if you guys want me to show you, I'll show you how I steal the other plane there. There's a plane there at the D4 airfield as well. I'll show you guys how I can steal that plane. So let's just put the gasoline canisters here. Let's get ready our screenshot. With our photo mode DLC. Maybe look at the plane as well. Have the sun behind us. This is what's nice about photo mode. You can capture all your memories. I think that's good enough. Mouse scroll wheel forward once to get it moving. Press Q and E to steer it. Get yourself in direction. Mouse scroll wheel forward all the way. You've got about 5 gears. Mouse scroll wheel forward all the way. We have got a lot of weight on us, which is going to affect us, but it's fine. The more weight you have on the plane, the longer it takes the plane to lift off. But I mean, we had a nice ramp there, so that's good. Check where the base is. That is southwest. So let's go southwest. We can hold in A to do like a roll. We can do a 360 if we want to. So the fast way to turn is you press D to turn S or W, you know. So you can only turn the plane sideways like this. So what you do is you hold A to turn the plane and then S to go in that direction that the plane is turned. Okay? But you guys will figure it out over time. I like flying in third person. It's a little bit, can't see a lot if you fly in first person. Okay, heading towards my base. There's not a lot of landing space at my base. But I'm gonna land where I need to land. There's the castle down there. So our base is down there. So scroll down all the way. Oh, our base is down there. Our base is actually down there. Let's pick up a little bit of speed. I don't want to crash. Pick up a little bit of speed. So our base is supposed to be here on our left. And handbrake. Handbrake, handbrake. Spacebar. If I say handbrake, I mean spacebar. And then I'm holding in Q to do like a handbrake turn. Okay, now I can literally... Oh, we missed our base by quite a bit. But now I can just control the plane. Slowly, I don't want to lift off again. But I can literally drive the plane on the ground now. To my base. Next time we must just... we must just land at our base next time. Take it slow, take it slow. You can damage your plane very, very easily. No need to rush it. Now we have to navigate the trees. See if we can find a gap through here. Yep, looks like there's a gap through here. And that's fine by me. Not a lot of lift off and land. Yeah, we're probably going to lift off that way. We're probably going to lift off that way and land there. So that's our runway, basically. That's basically our runway. And you just press F to get out of the plane and switch the plane off. Okay. Okay, the plane is a little bit far away from the base. And the reason I made those 10-meter walls is we are going to make a section for the plane. We are going to make a section for the plane. So let's just park our plane over here. But we need to make a deeper wall. You know, these walls that come 5 meters out? We need to make a wall that comes 10 meters out for the plane. But in any case, we grab the fridge, grab the generator. I think we might do the B2 airfield in the next guide. Yeah. Don't think it's a bad idea doing the airfield in the next guide because we have to go fetch our bicycle in any case. No, we're not going to fly everywhere. We haven't reached our target yet, so we can't reward ourselves with flying everywhere. I just needed the fridge for my new mission. That's all. So I'm going to turn it on. And then with the power, I can turn on the fridge. And then I can put all the food that I cooked. You guys can see it's getting old in here. So I can put all the food that I cooked inside here. There we go. And that's a lot better. Oh, not a lot of space in there, I must say. We're going to need another. We're going to need a few fridges. By the time I've cooked everything you can cook, I think we're going to need like 4 fridges, guys. So at least we can use the plane. You know? And when the server restarts, the generator will switch off. So don't worry about it. The generator uses fuel very, very, very slowly. You can see there, we've only lost 0.03%. So you can just leave it on. I know there's a trick with it. I think as long as you put the food into the fridge while the fridge is on, you can turn the generator off. You know? And then the food still won't grow old. But again, I'm immersing myself. I know there's a lot of shortcuts, but I'm immersing myself. So, that is it. We definitely have to get more arrows. That's for sure. We have to get a ton more arrows, more ammunition, more medication, and all of that good stuff. But if you guys enjoyed today, click that like button. If you guys want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then click that subscribe button. Why am I putting this away? Because I'm immersing myself. See you guys later. Cheers. Don't forget about the video that I'm going to upload today as well for new players. If you guys want to see the precise route to get into the D4 underground bunker and how to get out.